Hey, good morning. All right. My hair is, in my professional opinion, looking pretty trashy, not gonna lie. My hair appointment is tomorrow and I can't wait, which is why my color looks like this. Typically I do the purple myself, you know that. But because of the chronic pain that I have, it's really, really difficult for me to keep my arms up like this for a long period of time in order to do my own like hair, like my blonde. I used to do it myself, but I can't anymore. So anyway, my blonding appointment is tomorrow and thinking about doing something a little different. Hey, don't ask because I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. And honestly, it's because I'm still teetering on whether or not I'm going to do it. So yeah. Well, anyway, so last night I was going to do the Olaplex treatment on it. I ended up doing something else instead. So I'm going to do that later today. And the reason why I will treat my hair with Olaplex before getting a blonding service is because a long time ago, I used to be platinum blonde, like Elsa blonde. Yeah. And I had someone do my roots for me who overlapped the bleach on hair that was already blonde. And so everything has a breaking point. And once you remove, remember that pine cone analogy? Once you remove so many disulfide bonds from the hair, you just have that wide open pine cone and eventually it snapped. And so this whole side section of my hair was just fried off. Yeah, that happened. That was fun. So long story short, I get paranoid and I don't want that to happen. So Olaplex goes in and helps replace disulfide, or imagine holes in that pine cone. It goes in and kind of fills those holes. It just has a lot of chemical properties that go in and helps rebuild disulfide bonds. So in the hair world, we call it insurance. It just really helps to protect the hair when you go in and take things out. It helps put things back in to keep the hair itself pretty strong. I'm always trying to think of like the best way to explain that to people who don't understand how hair works, like coloring and like chemistry. So when you bleach your hair, it swells the hair and then it like swells it. And once because it's so alkaline, and once it swells so much, you either stop processing and allow the cuticle to come back down, or what happens in my situation was it swelled so much, it just snapped. So Olaplex kind of goes in and helps keep those bonds together. A little science class for you. But anyway, speaking of Olaplex, I picked up their dry shampoo. I have not tried it, and I am an OG Olaplex gal. Like, I remember when Dean Cristal had first launched his patented technology, and just, it was like, imagine a church choir singing hallelujah. That was Olaplex in the salon world. So anyway, I am a true stan. Like, other brands have their own version of Olaplex, but like in any copycat fashion, it's not the true patented technology that is Olaplex. So it really isn't as good. I'm not saying that they're bad, but they're not as good as Olaplex. Anyway, I've never tried their dry shampoo before, and I went to the beauty supply store for professionals yesterday because I wanted to do this treatment on my hair, and I saw it, so I got it and figured we could try it together and you could have a true, genuine reaction. It literally says right here, powered by patented Olaplex bond building technology. So there's that. So it just helps leave a clean scalp feeling. It says to shake well, hold 6 to 10 inches, and then spray onto scalp, wait 30 seconds, and then massage into scalp. I take about 1-inch sections when I dry shampoo. I think that really depends on the thickness of your hair, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, first, it smells just like their shampoo and conditioner. If you know, you know. So it smells really good. Oh, wow. I can't explain the sensation on my scalp right now, but it's like airy and soft. Like, I can feel the softness. That's kind of an interesting descriptor. Like, my scalp feels soft when I put the hair down. That's cool. I like that. It's not like cooling. It just feels soft. Okay. So this side has been sitting long enough, so I'm going to work that in. Ooh. I'm very impressed. I don't know what's happening right there. I am very impressed. So it's a clean volume detoxifying dry shampoo. I can definitely see the volume that it gave at the root area. Like, honestly, sticking my hands in there, it feels like clean hair. So the one thing that I will say right off the bat that I'm in love with is that it doesn't have any type of like a buildup feeling. It's a very soft, like I can't explain that. But if you are someone who doesn't like feeling like there's dry shampoo in your hair, you would love this because it literally just feels weightless and airy at the root. So, and like, I'm honestly really shocked at how much volume that gave. Like, look at that. I mean, you just saw it a second ago. I'll screen grab and do a side by side, but whoa. I am shook. I'm actually going to put some Olaplex oil in there too once I curl it. I'll come back and show you that part in a minute. All right, there you have it. It's curled. So now I'm going to go in with the number 7 bonding oil. I love this as a finisher. It gives really good shine. It smells really good. Obviously, it's Olaplex. All their products smell great. I just love that stuff. So I am trying to not put a ton of product in my hair because I'm getting it colored tomorrow. And you know, some people say, oh, it's best to have your hair dirty. It's best to have clean hair. I don't really think it matters. A chemical's going to eat through whatever is on there either way. But that's probably way too much for my hair, but I'm just going to rock it because my ends are really dry. So that was probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 drops. And I'm honestly just going to focus the majority of that towards the ends of my hair because that's where my hair tends to be the driest, and that's because I do a lot of heat styling. Even though I use heat protectants, it's really hot, so you know. And there it is. So I typically love to have a lot of texturizer in my hair, but that gives that kind of buildup that I don't want. So you can see it's like very polished, and I would consider this flat for me because like I said, I like products to go in there and give me that like bigger hair, but I'm just gonna let it kind of be today because like I said, coloring it tomorrow. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I am such a nerd when it comes to the science of how your hair works. I was a hair coloring specialist when I worked in salons, so I love the chemistry part of coloring. Aside from the actual color theory part, I just think it is so fascinating. But yeah, I will link the dry shampoo for you. 20,000 out of 10. I'm actually going to go back and get a bigger bottle because I will use this very often. I'm still blown away by it, actually.